All right, what's up, you guys? My name is Jessie. I'm an intuitive reader, and I'm gonna bring you my inner child. It's like coming through so hard. Okay. Whoa, that's actually really beautiful. Thank you for that moment. Because I usually can't tell. Sometimes I can tell when it is, but a lot of times I feel like my poor inner child just got shoved down. Okay. She was just very not seen. So, I'm getting a very, just take it if it resonates. I'm getting a very strong message that what I'm going to give, if I see karmic energies, I'll read on that. And I'm giving it for the masculines because feminines, you need to just, if there's people trying to take your peace, if there's people trying to like keep you from just being happy-go-lucky, like just enjoying your damn day, like that it gets coming through so strong that it's like you just need to be playing. And if you like doing tarot, if you like doing cartwheels outside, or like you just want to go sit and have a picnic or whatever, like that's what God said that you're supposed to be doing. Or that's what, like, if that's on your heart, like that's what you're supposed to be doing. And like I always think of that the sun card's not out here, but I always think of that because it's just like the inner child's just playing. And it's like, I don't know, like it's like eventually someone's going to come along with the problem, but you're not trying to bother anybody. So I don't see what the big deal is. Okay, if I get any more information on that, I'll bring it. Because I'm just getting like masculines, I don't know what your deal is, but y'all just don't know how to act right. But like that's your problem. Like that's a personal problem. So I don't know what that's about. I'm not seeing any kind of like, I don't see Two of Cups out here, but it does feel like this, whatever, like resistance that you're dealing with, or whatever blocks that you feel like you have is it's like giving me that I think that's why the inner child's coming through so strong, because it's like it's this energy of like of the karmics not wanting you to be happy, but there's maybe there's a I don't think it's healing. I don't think it's healing. I think it's just let me see how, like, I think it's you okay, thank you, because I can see that, as well as there's maybe a little bit of a pattern. There needs to be a pattern, like you're learning, you're repatterning yourself, that you're making thank you, that's actually really beautiful. You're gonna, or they're asking you or prompting to give more to your inner child. Like, I guess you could do it however, but like do it at like the beginning of the day, maybe, like, and like, because I'm so programmed to do like specific rituals or whatever, or take care of my kid first and stuff. So they're like, you need to do something where you're making sure that you're tuning into your inner child and like giving them what they need, because they're gonna be a moody bitch. Like for me, they're a moody fucking bitch if I don't. So and then it's like holy, and then it's like I want it to be somebody else's problem, but obviously it's not. So I think that as you do that, it will make it to where whatever people don't want to see you happy, or that are trying to distract you, it will just be easier to deal with. Because that's kind of what I've been trying to figure out too, is like, I'm like, okay, it's not going to go away, but like, how am I going to figure out how is it going to get better? Like, how am I going to cope with it? And so that's kind of what they're giving, is it's like, I think there's just a need to really, I mean, it is that fill your cup, but like, sometimes I'm just like, okay, like, what does that mean? So it could be like, I know for me, it's probably like trying new things. Like I need to like explore again. I need to get into that like curiosity again. 'Cause they're giving it's funny, they're giving, like, okay, so it's like this new beginning is already here in a sense. Um, okay. They're giving, like, it's gonna that like, that's gonna bring you out of, like, a sense of lack or poverty. But also it's sort of like I think it all ties together because if you're doing things that are making, keeping you happy, making your inner child happy, you're not gonna tend to get moody and angry as much. So that's kind of the challenge, is like to keep yourself in this temperance and to not. I was trying to think of another word for reckless, like, I guess it's like not be like, I get snappy sometimes if I'm like, if I have to like keep repeating myself to my kid, or if he keeps doing something he knows he's not supposed to, I eventually get like snappy. So I think it's just, I don't know. They're just giving me like keeping yourself in a happy bubble. I don't know what that is for. Because I just am like imagining people like hanging out in the grass and just like chill. I don't know why that's what's coming to me. So it's like maybe you just need to sit your ass down in the sunlight for a little bit. Like, and that really is, that's for real. Like it is harder when you're not getting a lot of vitamin D. Um, yeah, because I don't, yeah, and then this connection to source is the other thing. So it's like, it's, this this is the action energy that you're like wanting to attain, or like you're wanting to be in that confidence. Um, Hold on, let me just see if there's any other parts that kind of bring it together. Yeah, because like right behind that is like this 3 of cups, which is giving me like a really like a friendly, like a like it's not it like puts you in a new perspective where it's not like this like I feel like I'm like like how I feel like I'm always having to like fight for my space, and I'm like, I know I can see how I'm just like not dropped into my heart, or like there's something that I'm like I'm not doing right, or I'm missing. It's not so much that there's like people that just want to fight me all the time. So there's something about that connection where it's like when you're in that, when you feel confident in your own life, and like you're in this 2 of Swords and you're making decisions and stuff like that, and you're not letting people get under your skin, I guess, then everything just kind of falls into place. Because I'm getting a strong, like, there's just a don't care at all about anything that the karmics are doing, which is a very detached energy from that. It's really powerful. But now you're just like, okay, get the fuck out of my way, though. I was just trying to see if there are any other challenges. I mean, this 10 of Swords, I'm getting more of like an overthinking from that. Like you almost like getting trapped in your mind. Um, yeah, that's the only thing. That's the only part, is this passion. Because like I was feeling that today too. Because I'm like, what do I have to do to like want to dance again? Because that kind of just, that naturally balances things out for me. So, um, think it's just, I don't know what this, I just don't, I can't figure out what happens exactly that I start to take it personal. That's when I see that pattern where then I get myself in trouble, or in a sense, like I'm like making it a big deal when it doesn't need to be, kind of. But I don't understand why that like what it is that causes that. But I think I think it's something with the inner child where my inner child's really trying to get my attention. So I don't know if this like if anyone else relates to that, because if I'm really not dancing enough, or like, I guess chilling in the sun enough, I don't know what the other things would be, like, then my inner child just gets mad. But it's just weird how it comes out, because it's not this like direct thing where I can be like, oh, okay, you have to like map it out. You have to like you have to retrace your steps and figure out what happened. Okay. Yeah, there probably was more in that one, but my energy is kind of low. So that's all I got from that one. So yeah, some of us, I guess, are just like, if you're really, I guess, like really a passionate person, it's like, I don't like when people say that, like, I mean, in some ways it does feel like the world wasn't built for empaths, but I feel like that always puts us in like a bad state. Like, I don't really think it's like that. I just think it's like, you're having to like advocate for yourself in that way, as opposed to it just being like, we live in a world that's like all about passion and romance. Like, it's not, it's like you're having to continue to like cultivate that, but that is also kind of special, because then it's kind of unique and stuff like that. All right. All right. Hope that helped, I guess. Sick of these douchebags out here. Anyway. All right. Thank you guys for coming on. And if you want to book a personal reading with me, I won't be mean or melancholy, but I definitely am sassy sometimes. So I can't promise I'm not going to have some attitude. Okay. Yeah, that's it for that one. All right. I'll see you guys next time.